Finally, when all was done, the boat turned back toward land. Not only did it bring fish, but also the hopes of a promising morning. As crates of fresh red snapper arrive, refrigerated trucks pick them up and transfer them to the processing area. Each batch, bright-eyed and shiny-bodied, is ready for the next stage. Their lives, however, are not static. Each year, as summer approaches and the seas warm, red snapper leave the deep waters and move closer to shore to spawn. And when winter arrives, bringing storms and rough seas, they move back to the deep waters to find safe haven. It is this migration that becomes the key to determining the success or failure of their multi-million-dollar hunts. A slight error in timing or a mistake in the currents can mean the end of a journey. But for those who understand the rhythm of the sea, this is a golden moment when the ocean rewards those who are not afraid of challenges. So why is red snapper so valuable? The fish has white, sweet meat with few small bones, making it a sought-after dish by gourmets in the US, Japan, and Korea. On the market, a whole snapper can cost $10 to $12 per pound, but when processed into premium fillets, the value can triple, up to $30 per pound. This isn't just seafood, it's the stuff of exquisite dishes that can be art on a plate. With 100,000 pounds of snapper, the revenue can reach up to $1.5 million US. However, to turn the fish hidden in the deep sea into this million-dollar sum, It takes a 5-day race where every hour decides whether to win or lose. "5 days at sea, hundreds of miles, thousands of lines cast, all to bring in a catch of bright red fish, the living treasures of the ocean. But for those who work in this profession, today's trip is just the beginning, because tomorrow the sea opens a new game, and they will still be on the road." On board, the work doesn't end when the fish are landed. It's just begun. Once the snapper are loaded into the hold, they are carefully inspected, sorted by size and freshness. Those that pass are kept, while those that are too small or of poor quality are released back into the sea to protect the sustainability of the fishery. Preservation is an important and indispensable step. The processed fish are placed immediately into crushed ice tanks, covered to maintain a uniformly low temperature. Modern ships are also equipped with flash freezing systems, which lock in freshness right from the hold, especially important on long voyages. This is the last line of defense before the fish reach port, where they will begin their journey through the rigorous supply chain. Finally, when all was done, the boat turned back toward land. Not only did it bring fish, but also the hopes of a promising morning. As crates of fresh red snapper arrive, refrigerated trucks pick them up and transfer them to the processing area. Each batch, bright-eyed and shiny-bodied, is ready for the next stage. Upon arrival, red snapper undergoes a rigorous inspection process: freshness, core temperature, and firmness. Only those that meet the highest standards are sent to the processing line. Live snapper are processed immediately, preserving the quality of the meat. Sharp knives cut through the fish, separating the white flesh from the bones. The perfect fillets are neatly arranged on the conveyor belt, ready for the next step. The filleting process requires absolute precision. Each slice must be of uniform thickness without crushing the meat fibers. The fish head, bones, and skin are transferred to another line to be processed into seafood broth. Not a single part of the red snapper is wasted. In less than an hour after leaving the ship's hold, the snapper was cleaned, filleted, and flash frozen at -40 degrees Celsius. This ensures that when it reaches the consumer, its flavor and quality remain the same as when it was first caught. From this factory, tons of red snapper are exported every day, becoming raw materials for five-star restaurants, high-end supermarkets, and large hotel chains. A closed journey, from the seabed to the high-tech chain, all to bring the most quintessential taste of the sea. The story of a red snapper doesn't end when it leaves the sea. It continues its journey through the fishing port, the hands of the fishermen, the modern factory, and then onto dinner tables in the most remote places. This is a testament to the true value of the ocean and the people who depend on it. From a fresh red snapper just out of the sea, under the hands of the chef, it is not just an ingredient, but becomes a work of culinary art.